Everybody wants some Van Halen. Tune your guitars down a semitone. Okay, and I'm going to start from 3 minutes and 34 seconds into the track. This is during the breakdown, and this first chord is played at the moment where David Lee Roth says, "I like it." Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, that first chord is a D5 chord. Place your first finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Place your 3rd finger on the 2nd string at the 3rd fret. You can include the 5th and 4th strings open. And I play both of those strums with downstrokes. You can play down up. Maybe perhaps Eddie is, I'm not sure, but I'm playing them with 2 downs. They sound consistent that way. Let that chord ring. And then after a pause, you're going to add your pinky to the 1st string, 3rd fret, and you're going to play that. That's the sus4 note. Okay. So once again. And you'll finish off with an E5 power chord. Place your 1st finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and play the 6th string open along with that 5th string. Play it twice and then mute. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the first phrase. Okay, and then Roth says, "I like the way the line runs up the back of the stocking." Okay, and then we have. Going to play a D sus4 chord there. As soon as he finishes saying the word stocking or stockings, I don't know if it's singular or plural, but we have D sus4. First finger is placed on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. 3rd finger is placed on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and your pinky is placed on the 1st string at the 3rd fret. That's the sus4 note. That's the 4th note of a D major scale. And you can start on the 4th string and strum. You're going to strum on 4 and 1, 2, 3. Okay, and you'll let that chord ring. And then you'll begin a slow descent with the whammy bar while the chord continues to ring. And then you'll play the 6th string open twice. Now, what you want to do is you want to mute those notes that are ringing. At the same moment that you play, or perhaps just a millisecond before. And I just place my index finger across the top 5 strings. And that allows you to play the 6th string. Okay. And at the moment that you mute those strings, you allow the whammy bar to come up. That way, when you play the 6th string, you don't hear a scoop up, you just hear it. So once again, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's phrase number 2. Phrase number 3 starts off with a whammy bar down. Okay, so you can grab the whammy bar, play the 6th string with your pick. Okay, and then quickly and aggressively dive down deep. You start to come up, you start to scoop up. And then you grab that D sus4. This time you can include the 5th string open. So we have that. Let that D sus4 ring for a little bit, and then slowly dive down with the whammy bar. So, dive. phrase, you'll play an E5 power chord. You can bar across the 5th and 4th strings with your first finger. That's the 2nd fret, by the way, and include the 6th string open. That's the root of the chord. You'll play it, and then you'll quickly mute. Okay? So we have, and that's phrase number 3. Okay? Phrase number 4, he starts off with, and it sounds to me like he's turned on his flanger while he's playing that 6th string whammy bar dive. Okay? And then you'll turn off your flanger as you play the D sus4. I'm not using my flanger right now, but just want to put that out there. Okay? So you play the 6th string, dive down, and at the bottom of the dive, mute the strings, and then let go of the whammy bar, and then play. You don't want to hear a scoop on that D sus4, so I'm using my thumb to deaden the 6th string. And what comes after that? You're going to play the top 2 strings in the D sus4 chord while the D sus4 continues to ring. So we have, grab them both with upstrokes. So we have down, down on the D sus4 chord. I'm playing 5 strings, by the way. Okay, and you'll conclude with that E5, 2 downstrokes and a rep. Okay, the final phrase, we have this. Okay, and I'm not going to talk about that last section. We'll look at that next day, but that last phrase, David Lee Roth says, yeah, that's it, a little bit more to the right, a little more. Okay, so, you know, I think that's the appropriate thing to play after that, after Roth delivers that line. Something like, in this case, Eddie plays something like that. So start at the 6th string, 12th fret, play it, slide down. And then wherever you are here in this area of the neck, play that note and slide up to around the 15th fret, and then slide back. And then wherever you are, once again in this area, play it again. Slide up and back, and then grab that D5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So once again, slide down on the 6th string, 12th fret. You're now in this area of the neck. Play wherever you are on the 6th string and slide it to the 15th. Slide back and then play it again with your pick. Slide up and back and then grab that D5. So, to be continued next day. That's it.